Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and welcome to Rahman Digital Production. This is 101st lecture of mathematics, and in today's lecture we are going to start the new topic, and that is volumes and surface area of prisms and cylinders. First of all, we must have to understand the conversion of units. Dear learners, in everyday life, we often encounter units of measurements of volume. The amount of water used in our homes is measured in meter cube. Search on the internet to find out Pakistani average water consumption for various domestic activities. For example, washing the dishes and taking a shower, and determine the activity which requires the greatest amount of water on average. By checking your utility bill, find out the amount of water used in your home last month. Suggest some measures that can be taken to reduce the average water consumption in your house. Mineral water is usually sold in 500 milliliter bottles, while soft drinks are often sold in 330 milliliter cans. What is the volume in milliliter of 1 teaspoon of liquid? Many health practitioners recommend that we drink at least 8 glasses of water daily. Approximately how many liters does this correspond to? We have learned how to convert from one unit of area to another in the previous lecture. To convert from one unit of volume to another, we need to know that 1 milliliter is equal to 1 centimeter cube. Many students are confusing themselves that 1 centimeter cube is how much bigger. I remember in my university time, the teacher in one of the practical asked that 1 meter cube will be how much larger. So one of the students told the teacher that it will be like this. That was very wrong answer. So you must have to understand that if length is 1 meter and width is 1 meter and height is 1 meter, then it is 1 meter cube. But if 1 centimeter is the height, 1 centimeter is the length, and 1 centimeter is the breadth, then it will be 1 centimeter cube. If you are taking 1 centimeter cube, it means that you are taking very small amount. Keep these things in mind while dealing with these sort of question. Another thing we must have to understand is that how much amount 1 liter will contain. Remember that it is 1000 milliliter, which is equal to 1000 centimeter cube, because 1 milliliter is 1 centimeter cube, so 1000 milliliter will be 1000 centimeter cube. One more thing I want to tell you, that 1000 liter will be equal to 1 meter cube. If you are taking 1 meter cube as the length of each side, that is length, breadth and width, so it means that it will contain 1000 liter of liquid. Remember that 1000 liter is equal to 1 meter cube. 1000 liter is equal to 1 meter cube, and these are the things you have to keep in mind while solving these questions. One thing more I want to tell you, and that is that you have to understand what is the difference between cube and cuboid. If we are having all the side of a three-dimensional shape is equal, then it is called cube. This is cube. But if we are not having all these sides, the length is different than the width and height, then it is cuboid. This is cuboid and that is cube. So keep these things in mind before jumping into the world of this volume. Remember that volume is a three-dimensional. If we are talking about the area, then area is two-dimensional. That is a flat surface in which only there is x-axis and there is y-axis. Now here we are having x-axis, y-axis and z-axis as well. One thing. The second thing is that the area of the area of flat surface is in square. If it is meter, meter square. If it is centimeter, centimeter square. But here in volume and cuboid, the unit must be meter cube. These are the things you have to keep in mind. So now let us start the exercise, and the exercise is 14 and A, in which the first question is telling us that express each of the following in centimeter cube. There is number one part 4 meter cube. You have to express it in centimeter cube. So for that we have to utilize our knowledge of conversion of unit. Here I am saying that 1 meter cube is equal to 1 million centimeter cube. And then what will be the value of 4 meter cube? We have to multiply it with 1 million, and that will be centimeter cube. So we are getting 4 million centimeter cube will be the answer. Now next we are having to find what the second question is saying that 0.5 meter cube. So again I am writing that 1 meter cube. I am writing that 1 meter cube is equal to 1 million centimeter cube. So 0.5 means half. Half of the meter cube will be equal to we have to simply multiply with 0.5 this 1 million centimeter cube or divide it by 2. Both will give you 500,000 centimeter cube, which is half a million. Similarly, the second one is saying that in B part express each of the following in meter cube. You have to write it in meter cube. So 250,000 centimeter cube, we have to convert it in meter cube. So you remember that I told you that 1 million centimeter cube is equal to 1 meter cube. So in this case, because we are finding 250,000 centimeter cube, so we have to divide this 250,000 meter cube by 1 billion. So this will be it is 1 million. So you have to keep in mind that it is 1 million, not 1 billion. Then we will get the answer is what? We will get 0.0678 meter cube. Similarly, 67,800 centimeter cube. Again, we have to perform the same calculation, that 1 million centimeter cube is equal to 1 meter cube. And if we are finding 67,800 centimeter cube, then we have to divide that 67,800 divide by 1 million, and that will be in meter cube. And if we calculate it, we will get 0.25 meter cube. So that is the whole story of this part. Now we are turning our focus to question number 2, and more fun is coming on your way as far as conversion is concerned. The question number 2 is saying express 0.84 meter cube in centimeter cube in the first part, and in the second part we have to convert that in milliliter. So let's first do it in centimeter cube. For that, let us memorize that 1 meter cube is equal to 1 million centimeter cube. So 0.84 meter cube will be equal to 0.84 multiplied by 1 million, and that will be in centimeter cube. So 840,000 centimeter cube will be the answer. Similarly, we have to convert that into milliliters. So first of all, we have to convert uh, that 0.84 into milliliter. For that we are writing 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 milliliter. 1 milliliter. So 840,000 centimeter cube will be equal to 840,000 milliliter. Similarly, in the B part, we are going to convert 2560 centimeter cube into meter cube. So here I am writing 1 million centimeter cube is equal to 1 meter cube. So what will be 2560 centimeter cube will equal to, again we have to divide 2560 divide by 1 million, and that will be in meter cube. So if we calculate it, we will get 0.00256 meter cube. Now we have to convert it into liter, and we know that 1 centimeter cube is equal to 1 milliliter. So in this case, if we are converting 2560 centimeter cube into milliliter, then we have to divide that by 1. We have to divide that by 1000. We will divide it, because if we want to remove that, then we have to write it L. M is removed. M means milli, 10 raised to the power minus 3. So we are dividing it, and we will get 2.56 liter will be the answer. Next question number 3 is saying they given us different figure and saying for each of the following cuboid find its volume, and the second part its total surface area. So remember that the volume of the cuboid is given by length multiplied by breadth multiplied by height. So all the things are given, only we have to calculate the multiplication of these three sides. So in first case, volume will be equal to 6 multiplied by 8 multiplied by 10, and that will be equal to 480 centimeter cube because it is given to us in centimeter. Now the second case is interesting. Here we are saying that surface area of the cuboid will be equal to 2 into 6 multiplied by 8 plus 8 multiplied by 10 plus 6 multiplied by 10. Dear learners, how this is? Remember, I am telling you a very simple formula for this. This is not that much complicated. Listen, you have to draw a circle and you have to divide it in 3 and you have to write length, breadth and height. Now the formula is something like this: 2 into L cross B plus B cross H plus H cross L. That is for the cuboid. You have to remember it. L multiplied by B, B multiplied by H and H multiplied by L. So you can see that if it is 6 and this is 8 and this is 10, so 6 multiplied by 8 plus 8 multiplied by 10 plus 10 multiplied. They are writing it like this, but we have to write it that 10 multiplied 6 multiplied by 10 and 10 multiplied by 6 is the same. And this 2 is coming from the formulae. So if we are calculating all these things, we will get 376 centimeter square, because this is the area, so area must be in square. If it is volume in the first case, then it was in centimeter cube, but because this is surface area and area must be in the centimeter square. Dear learner, let's do more practice. They given us the volume is equal to 7 multiplied by 12 multiplied by 5, and that will be centimeter cube. And if we are multiplying it, then it will be 420 centimeter cube through calculator. Now surface area is in this case is 2 from the formula. This multiplied by this 7 multiplied by 12 plus 12 multiplied by 5 plus 5 multiplied by 7. Easy. Don't worry about these things, that how we will memorize it. So that will be 358 centimeters square. Don't confuse yourself with these centimeter square and centimeter cube. In the C part, they given us this, so volume is equal to 120 into 10 into 90, and because they given us all the dimension in millimeter, so we have to write it mm cube. After necessary calculation, we will get 115,200 millimeter cube. Surface area is no exception. 120 multiplied by 10 plus 10 multiplied by 90 plus 90 multiplied by 120, and that will be equal to what? That will be equal to 27,360 millimeter square. In the D part, they given us this figure. So volume is equal to 10 into 1 over 2 into 1 whole 1 over 2. So we are getting the answer is because 2 ones are 2 and 2 fives are 10 and 5 multiplied by 2 ones are 2, 3 over 2. So after the calculation we will get 1 whole 1 over 2, and when we calculate it, 15 divided by 2, which is equal to 7 whole, and that will be equal to 1 over 2 centimeter cube. Similarly, surface area will be equal to 10 multiplied by 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 over 2 plus 1 over 2 multiplied by 1 whole 1 over 2 plus 1 whole 1 over 2 multiplied by 10. Then the calculator must be in action. And after the calculation we will get 41 whole 1 over 2 centimeter square. I think that there will be no problem for you. In part number E, V is equal to 1 whole 2 over 5 multiplied by 3 over 8 multiplied multiplied by 5 over 8, and that will be equal to centimeter cube. When we calculate it on the calculator, we will get 21 divided by 64, and that will be centimeter cube. Okay, the second part is surface area, and 2 into 1 whole 3 over 5 multiplied by 3 over 8 plus 3 over 8 multiplied by 5 over 8 plus 5 over 8 multiplied by 1 whole 2 over 5. And when we calculate this, we will get what? We will get 3 whole and 43 over 160 centimeter square. The final part for today is part number F. That is part number F. Okay, the surface area is volume is very easy. 3.9 into 0.7 into 1.5, and that will be centimeter cube. And when we calculate it, we will get 4.095 centimeter cube. Similarly, surface area is equal to 2 into 3.9 into 0.7 plus 0.7 into 1.5 plus 1.5 into 3.9, and that will be equal to centimeter square. After necessary calculation, we will get 19.26 centimeter square. That's it, ladies and gentlemen, for today. Tomorrow we will do more practice on these sort of questions. Complicated questions are coming on your way. If you want to be stable inside those questions, then you must have to do practice on these questions, understand it and learn it. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe to my channel and oblige me. Thank you very much for your time. Allah Hafiz.